Just come in. I'll get all. You got it. How about if I get this?
That wind.
How about if I get
Yeah.
it before it breaks the window or something?
Yeah, that wind's really strong. Yeah.
What we need is 6 meters.
Getting any fishing in?
I did got fishing in. I didn't get much catching.
Oh, there is a difference.
There is a difference.
Where'd you go? Where do you guys normally go?
We went to Van Hook, we went to Douglas Creek, we went to Valley Island, we went to Audubon.
That's why I did not take the net. I'm very, very good. Be off the air here for a bit. I cannot stay on the air, and I hope that you can handle it. I'm sure you can. W9EVT.
My call. Well, hey, we heard somebody now finally.
So it's fair on 80, fair on 20, good
Fair?
on 40. Fair.
Fair?
17 and up, poor.
Terrible, huh?
And also, Archie was a very good signal. Thank you, Ben. I'll try to come back.
Well, Joe went home to get his bullfung and his headset.
Thank you, Ben.
I could check with his car and see if 6 is open.
Who has 6? You do?
I don't have a 6 meter on my ring with Joe, but Joe does. There either. You're 70
Anybody around on 7260 and 0 JDP testing? Any Wyoming boys on this morning? November 0 Juliet Delta Papa testing. This Wyoming Jackalope net will be on there in an hour. Guy in Casper, Wyoming runs the net. Boy, there's just nothing on.
We got a number for Bill?
Whoop.
For Bill? Have we got a number for Bill?
Yeah,
Phone number?
I got a number for him. What do you want to talk to him?
Well, just a thought about 6. I don't know.
Well, here,
Oh, Montana.
want me to call him?
Well, he had talked about 6, and I don't know.
Here you go.
Yeah, good morning to you. 87 Whiskey Echo Sugar.
Must be Joe's, huh? 4-channel stereo headphone amplifier.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Good
we've
stuff.
got really lousy conditions on 20.
Behringer.
You mentioned something about 6 meters. Would you be interested in doing anything with 6, 7, or 7?
It's kinda cool.
I suppose we can jump rigs and spare with the Slivers and everything. 6, but 40 and 20 is good. 40, 40. Right, I know what the phone says, but that may not be reality.
Roger. Yeah, we stayed here. We would just offer the block off the
Yeah,
tower
it's probably
district.
just as easy to use your start when it's open and be open. Okay, so
Boy, Jim sure did a nice job on making that plate and
yeah, they might
the
stay
pipe
that way all
that
day.
attaches to the bottom of the rotor. Thank God he was in town.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Robert didn't take it to him till noon.
All right, thanks,
Friday.
Bill.
No, this is
Yep.
Fraley, you mean.
It's Jim Fraley, yeah. A day before
He needed it.
we needed it, you know. We should have had that.
Bill says nothing on 6, even though the phone says there could be.
Oh, okay.
And I figured Joe's got his car. He can try it, and it's only going to be daytime anyhow, probably. So we're probably stuck on 40 all day and night. How often did you say this guy updated this? Do you know?
About every couple hours.
Okay. I think the operators are going to be overworked from static.
I wonder why it's so quiet there.
You sure there's something wrong there someplace?
How about trying that on the other antenna and see what you get?
I went through St. Gerard's, the Catholic school, and
That's a preamp.
way back when.
Well, there I switched antennas.
We got the beam down?
Yeah.
We got it pointed what, south?
We're east right now.
Okay.
See if any boys off.
Wouldn't it be logical that the east coast would probably open up first?
Well, you would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Almost due south. Yeah, you'd think East Coast. That makes sense.
It's north.
Well, if we get Aurora, that might be a way to do it. But
Yeah.
they kind of dropped out on me there. I guess the companion.
The noise level is supposed to be low, according to me.
Yeah.
Golf, I believe, come back. It's just funny. I was pulling you up on 200 minutes here and I went, wow. Yeah. So at the Westchester, I tell you what. So from about 8 miles
That's
away.
zero.
So thanks for coming in.
Bill, I just talked to Bill, and Bill said even though the phone says 6 should be open.
It's that, I listened up there.
8 calls, so we're in the right direction.
Yeah.
But then you have to take it
November
off.
4, Foxtrot Papa. Is that correct? I didn't get your number there. Come back.
Okay, guys, what do you think, Kurt? It sounds like there's a little action on 20. I was listening in the car on the way home.
November 4, Foxtrot Papa in Ocala, Florida. Yep, I've been there. Started up a machine a week, 1 month. And yeah, so
You heard a bunch on 20, Joe?
Well, not a bunch. On from that frequency on up.
I mean, S0 to S1.
Yeah, they were weak. Well, you can try. We
Looking
can.
on eBay.
Are the international broadcasters off the 40
I don't hang around that part of the band. I don't know. Where I am, they've never been.
yesterday?
Well, we could start anytime you want. Rich said 1, but we're all
I
here.
don't know, wait until 1 might be a good idea since there's nothing
Since
there.
there's nothing, things
The
might
band
take
conditions suck like crazy.
Yeah. Daryl,
Hey,
you
Joe.
do some operating, son?
Yeah.
They can find anybody to operate.
Listen to the audio. I mean, not audio, but the going from 40 meters to
Noise?
noise level, just like it's like a dead receiver.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. You should hear more. Okay, let me.
I'm going 20 in my pickup.
Okay, what antenna? Yeah, I was hearing stuff. I was hearing more than this.
And just see what kind of noise I pick up in my pickup.
Yeah. I didn't listen on mine. What happens if I don't use an antenna? Will it transmit to a 1.2 or 1 instead of VR? More than this. Kind of comes and goes. It'll just blink.
Don't zoom me with your
Hmm?
Don't zoom me with your camera.
No, it says a fixed. It doesn't zoom. It's just doing like a wide angle.
Pretty boring.
Yeah. Like most of my videos.
I leave my headset up there. Get that all right. Let's find it.
Something good.
And a bow phone. We can put this baby on scan and monitor all the repeaters.
That'd be exciting.
Except it's going to stop. I don't know. Turn the scan off on 5.2, so might
There's not
stop.
any action on 5.2 either.
But we can. This is where you round guys up on the repeaters, maybe. Okay. So when I had a date. What the heck? Oh, it's locked. Okay.
Unlock. 6, 1, 0, 1, 2.
Yeah.
about an S6.
You'll hear it. Where's the tuner out here? It's just punch it once. Here? No. Right. There's one. Then tune it. And he's S5. Oh, there he is. Most people call him.
Joe, sit down.
Yeah, I was hearing guys too. It's just distressing. Because it seems.
Oh.
Their guys calling too. I mean, I can get in out loud, but the accumulation.
They don't use the hip
I going in on fine, going out I'm not so good.
That's what's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, among other things, we got a power connection bad, but that's not
I
what's
got it.
causing this problem. Got it.
We have
get a
soldering.
soldering iron?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a soldering. We got a soldering iron around here somewhere, don't we?
I don't. I did not do. You got some chewing gum, right?
Yeah. Well, I've got one at home, of course. I don't have one here. I can run home and get it. I'll go home and get a soldering iron.
Solder.
And solder. A soldering gun and solder.
Bad connector.
Well, there was a bad connection, but that's not the problem. The problem is something, I would say it's an antenna, receive antenna, loose or something.
Should we just run the wires and ignore the beam?
Okay, got it out of there and ready to solder in. I need some solder, yeah.
How long is it vintage yet?
That's soldered. And that one's crimped there.
How long is it vintage yet?
Can't tell if it's soldered. Gotta just wait till we get some solder. Yeah, a different darn plug on this sucker.
Tell me something before we start. Well, with that, I don't know if they're half the power's going to. I know we got two reds in there. Why? Do they take half current from one and half current from another to feed two different type of transistors? I ain't got no idea. I don't know. Well, I did get a hold of Robert. He had his key. He's going to the Red Cross Yeah.
to get the other power cord for this. Well, and then I'll go up on eBay. I'm watching a vacuum solder station. Jesus Christ, $134 plus shipping right now. 19 minutes yet.
John Crowley used to live here in town. His son went to school with my kids. He's a neurosurgeon in Bismarck. And he was developed to be one of the top bad guys around the whole area.
Now, they shouldn't be too difficult because they make them so women can understand them.
Their brains wire differently.
Remove blue liner, press adhesive to clip. Remove black wall side liner and press firmly for 30 seconds.
What I was hearing.
Oh, timer.
I hear HF.
We weren't hearing it before.
See, it's up and
Let's
down.
go to, that's 40 meters.
Did we get a trash can?
Well, but if we're at 20, yeah.
It's not the antenna though.
No, I'm thinking it's the radio.
Yeah. I'm ready to go with 40. It's long.
Well, I think I should stop back
You're
there.
in California, you guys
don't need it up
you never hear California during the day.
You should consider right.
I hope I don't trip over the thing on the way down.
I'm trying to fix that.
Okay, go on.
Tell Joe I'll stop back there for a while.
Just out of curiosity, 120 and what's it on the other end? What the heck?
We keep track of time. Yes, I'm timing.
Where you timing?
Duh.
Yeah, go through punch it out. On 40, I'll get out of here. Gary, you want a log?
Are we on the air?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Okay.
Robert was going to get the other power, to different power cords for the 570.
And
Seconds, you already got that.
well, what first contact says the log.
Well, should we try to get our own frequency or just start working?
Well, we can call Bill for we're leaving.
Look how loud Ohio in the middle of the day, that's just wrong.
Weird band, man. How do I do this?
Sure, you want
Pick up the
headset?
microphone.
That part I know how to do.
I've got my headset if you want.
I got one to pick up too.
Well, it's okay. Go ahead.
0 CKB and
You
0
hear it.
CKB and K0 AJW. Over.
And the problem is, put on a headset, and the logger can't hear what's going on.
Kilowatt zero,
I guess we're
Alpha
legal
Juliet
now.
Whiskey.
86.
We are Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey. We are 1 Alpha, North Dakota.
Anyway, 1 alpha something.
Yeah, 1 Alpha North Dakota.
We're gonna have to show them how to run that program.
Okay. I'll log for you, John.
Copy 1 alpha.
Roger, Roger, November Delta. And you're,
Yeah, 1 alpha.
yeah, you're
North
calling
Dakota.
section again?
Was he in the car? Or how did-
Bill, are you at home?
QSL, the 2 Alpha AB. 7-3, good luck.
Get out of here.
Do you want the network cable in these clips
0
too?
CKB, this is
Probably wouldn't hurt. Well, it's leave it like
K0
that.
AJW, 1 alpha
See if I
North
can.
Dakota.
QRZ frequency in use.
Try.
QRZ frequency in use.
Bill, are you there?
Nothing heard. CQ field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey field day.
1 alpha North Dakota, Bill.
CQ field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey field day.
Yeah, what do you see, at home or in the car?
CQ
mobile
field
or
day,
home?
CQ field day. Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey field
Call it
day.
handheld, call it a 1 Charlotte.
So 1
CQ field day,
Charlie, 1
CQ field day.
Alpha.
Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey field
That
day.
report? Well, I'm sorry. It was same thing for 146.
CQ field day, CQ field day.
Okay,
Kilowatt
very
good.
zero, Alpha
Very good.
Juliet
Thank you.
Whiskey field
Okay,
day.
let's put
See you all
that.
later. I'll probably come up after a while. That's zero.
CQ field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt zero,
here's how you
Alpha
do it.
Juliet Whiskey field day.
So put in N0 CKB. We'll do the 2 meter
CQ
one.
field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey
N0
field day.
CKB.
You have no garbage can.
CQ field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt
And then
zero,
yeah.
Alpha Juliet Whiskey field day.
WD zero at your frequency.
CQ field day, CQ field day. Kilowatt zero, Alpha Juliet Whiskey
It'll
field
be a
day.
B0 FQR standby, then we're going to do some more logging.
CQ Field
Let
Day,
me log.
CQ Field Day,
You log
Kilowatt
this,
Zero,
John.
Alpha,
You
Juliet,
operate.
Whiskey,
I'll
Field
log.
Day.
Well, let me just tell him. I told him to stand by. We'll just wait. Was that on
CQ
2
Field Day,
meters or was
CQ
that
Field
on?
Day, Kilowatt Zero,
That was
Alpha,
on-
Juliet, Whiskey, Field Day.
We're on 2 meters.
I got that wire,
He's on 70.
one of
He's
the
on 70.
red wires pulled out of the pin,
So
and I got it back down to the pin, and we just saw it.
Just tell Vern to hang on.
Okay, let's back up a couple steps. John cannot hear through noise of any type. One. Two, John has written communications.
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilowatt Zero,
John's
Alpha,
a slow
Juliet,
process.
Whiskey, Field Day.
Okay, now,
Okay.
where am I at?
We're telling Vern to stand
Well,
by.
on 40, but I think it's down on
frequency
20
was the
meters
average.
He was
receiving.
on 2 meters.
I'm hearing stuff in my
He's
pickup
bumping
that we
around.
weren't hardly hearing
Just
at
tell
all.
him
on
to
20
stand by
meters.
us.
Watch when we go to 20.
Stand by a moment, please, Vern. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to put in ND. That's Bill's 2 meter contact. Okay.
Go to 40?
Now we'll do. Let's get Vern.
Well, that was only on 2.
Correct.
Well,
Well,
it's on
if I want to go
it's on at
40,
10 and 1 when we go to 20 meters.
And let's see.
Let's see.
C.
Yeah, we tried all that.
Okay, now we'll go back.
Graham.
Okay, now try. Let's wait for him.
What's Vern's
KB
WD0 FQR.
WD
Yes.
0 FQR. Try.
WD0FQR. This is K0AJW. And we don't put it in.
Not on
Where?
But then we're going to swap everything.
Okay, 1 Charlie, North Dakota. Give him a 1 alpha.
Stop at 1 Charlie, hit North Dakota. This is 1 Alpha, North
Can
Dakota.
we swap
Are you
radios
going to be
okay?
up
Or
on 446?
without any data problem?
Oh, yeah, we got data might be an issue.
Switching to 446.
Okay.
Where's the cheat sheet?
446.000.
FQR. Copy.
Go ahead. A or
Think that radio
WB0
working on 20?
D0 FQR. Go
I
ahead.
mean, it's hearing, but
WD0FQR. This is K0AJW. 1 Alpha, North Dakota. Copy 1 Charlie, North Dakota.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Vern. Have a good field day. Thank you.
Okay, so we've got 4 contacts. Okay, so we got 4 contacts. Good job.
K0AJW.
If they want to change rigs, what do they got to do?
446.520.
They want to change rigs. They have to manually enter the frequencies, which is not a big deal.
Okay.
So the rig.
If you want to change rigs, you got to manually enter the frequency
And mode,
and mode.
but it'll do that. You've got that on the left side of the N1 and
Hey. Back to practice.
well, do we want to do it?
But you can listen to it sounds like you know better than
Okay, well,
you know.
well, maybe we could just
Sorry, I
hold
just
the,
can't hear
hold
any
the
noise
power
anymore.
cords up and we'll just plug it in and swap coax and just hold the connection.
Radio.
Whatever, you guys. I mean,
To see if there's an actual.
see if there's an actual
watch-
difference.
Yeah, without swapping everything
Trying to
else
figure out
over.
if it's bad
Yeah,
conditions.
because you can forget about the data link.
Where's that window where it shows the multipliers?
Go window and mults, I think. There you go. And then you want where is it? States? No. Yeah, there you go. Sector states. There you go.
You get that big one?
Yeah. That's it. If you go to 10th, in theory, we should have North Dakota registered. Maybe it just shows for this station. I don't know.
Well, look, I unplug it.
And that-
Wait, no, I've unplugged the wrong one. No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. I think.
No, I'm on.
Is that one?
This is one.
And nothing.
And nothing changes.
Whoa. Well, that's interesting.
Huh.
Well, hold on. Just for fun. That's interesting. Before you do that, Kirk, just swap the antenna. Put the beam over on A, or on the other one, number 2 there. And then we'll change the antenna.
Nothing. Oh, I saw that.
No, yeah, just put the beam in where the other one was. And then we gotta tell it to look at that antenna.
This is 2.
And you tell it, yeah, there you go, so we're done.
They did say that should help.
You were saying?
HF beam.
Oh, let me leave you guys to your own devices here.
It doesn't show North Dakota on here.
The other one? Maybe it just gives it the
Looking one antenna, looking the other one, and nothing.
Robert, you wanna get it fired up here?
Well, they checked on 6, both Bill at home and Bill in fact there's nothing there.
Okay.
So yeah, interesting field day.
Go to 20 meters.
Start praying those days where we
There you go. You're a lot on CW, that's for sure. I don't know how you get up.
Probably the only thing making it through is CW, probably.
Megahertz.
I asked about this too.
It was a lot more. Well, that's weird. Okay, we can use this one.
Shut it off.
Software set up.
To do all that.
Oh, weird. Brand new fancy radio, not working on 20. Hope we didn't fry it last night while we were farting around.
We didn't
Do
do
we have
anything
a
that was
actual
right.
wrench at all?
No.
Oh, they're in spark gap test. That was disconnected.
That was just Joe that was asking on that.
Yeah. Resistor work.
Do we wanna leave this one? Ooh, fucking thing.
Don't do that. Well, I don't think you should need, I don't think you need to bother with that power cord, leaving that power cord on top.
Just take it off.
But yeah, it worked good on one day, not so much on the other.
Radio A and radio.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we
Do
get
we
the
wanna
both on
keep
here.
it on or?
And I'll monitor the,
Yeah, well, it was.
yeah, well, maybe I left it in here. Both pumps in there. There we go. Let's do this. Let's put it on the Minot repeater.
I know that there's a lot of noise on 160. What is this? The only band
Yeah. That's good.
Kilowatt 0, Alpha, Juliet Whiskey.
Round off.
Hey, you're getting a free capacitor, buddy.
Okay.
No, I had it in my junk box.
So we're getting junk.
Kilowatt 0, Alpha, Juliet Whiskey. Kilowatt 0, Alpha, Juliet Whiskey. Please copy 1 Alpha, November Delta, North Dakota.
Yeah, well, this is 63.
Section is November Delta, and we are 1 Alpha. 1 Alpha, November Delta, North Dakota.
Okay, we got it. Copy 3 Alpha, West Central Florida, QSL.
QSL, the Florida. 7-3s, good luck.
Thank you, good luck.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Wow, sounds like we got 2 of them there. I don't know if I'm gonna go for them. Whiskey 8 Bravo. Kilowatt 0, Alpha, Julia Whiskey. Wow. There's two of them there. I ain't gonna mess with them. Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Station was quite strong, over. Oh, very good. It's Whiskey 5, shall we go? Two Alpha Louisiana, got you. We're 6 Alpha Illinois, and call sign is WM9W. Yeah, WM9W, Whiskey Mike 9 Whiskey, Roger.
He's 10 over.
Whiskey Mike 9 Whiskey, WM9W.
You know, the other thing too, our other repeater, the EHF station doesn't come as a transfer.
This is Whiskey Mike 9 Whiskey, WM9W.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Alpha Juliet Whiskey, go ahead.
Please copy Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. We are 1 Alpha November Delta, North Dakota. Roger, roger. QSL 6 Alpha Illinois, 7-3s, good luck. Connecticut. Come on. Maybe it wasn't his frequency.
10 contacts on VHFUH. Thanks a lot.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Whiskey 9, Whiskey 9, please. Whiskey 9 Tango Echo, is that your phone call? You're 1 Echo, Eastern Pennsylvania. QSL, you're 6 Alpha, Indiana, thank you. Whiskey 3, radio Mike service, field day.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Whiskey Foxtrot in the call. Whiskey Hotel 8 Foxtrot, is that correct? There we go. Okay, Whiskey 8 Hotel Foxtrot, please copy 1 Echo, Eastern Pennsylvania. Whiskey 3, radio Mike Sugar.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, there's a station Lima Oscar, need your phone call?
Not hearing us. We need that amplifier cooking.
Nothing here at QRZ. Whiskey 3, radio Mike Sugar.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Kilo 8 with Lima in the call. Kilo 8.
Another big signal. Yeah, we'll get him.
How about your info? Need your info. Kilo 8, Papa Lima, need your info. We have 3 Alpha Michigan, 3 Alpha Michigan. There we go, we got you now. 73, thank you, good luck guys. Whiskey 3, radio Mike Sugar.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Copy 3 Alpha Kentucky.
I didn't hear it.
There we go. I'll bounce it off the last one. I'm going to get it caught up. Please copy 1 Echo Eastern Pennsylvania.
Turn down.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
I was over at one of the Peter smoking the guys, and I wanted to get in here and
Turn it down, Dad. They can't hear it.
Okay, copy that loud and clear. Thanks, Mike. Do you have UHF on your handy talkie?
yes, sir, I do.
Turn down, Dad.
Is it possible for you to
Kilowatt 0
446
Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
000?
Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
446 triple 0. Yeah, I can do that.
So we can work you again then. We will get close to what we need
Keep
for
trying. Move
our
on.
battery powered contacts.
All right, fine business. Well, good luck and beautiful day.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Great stations, and if I was going to try to work on here, they're out there right here. Man, the band was just out there dead. I had a wire up, and there was nothing.
The only thing that's working at the moment is 20 and 40 on HF. Stop by if you're in town. Look, we're up by the airport here on the hill. Across the Grand International.
Yeah, copy that. Is Lynn up there?
Lynn here now?
No.
He was, I think he was here earlier and he might be back later maybe.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, I'm looking to buy a 2-meter base antenna with a pretty good gain on it. I'm setting up my station out in Lignite, and I really don't want to order one online if I can avoid it. And, I thought, well, he might just have one.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
I'll hit it that way. My wife's doing a little shopping today. You know how that is.
Roger that.
It's 15 over.
Okay, I'll head over to 446-000, and thanks a lot for taking my call. Good luck. KM400C4.
Thank you, Mike. K0AJW.
You gotta turn it down. They can't hear it.
I did, and then somebody else came up behind me and turned it up. Okay, I made it home, Daryl. It's something you're going to operate later.
KM400C portable.
Okay, very good. I've got somebody else on UHF, Daryl. Thank you.
QSL, that's 3 Alpha
K0AJW.
Western PA. Please copy 1 Alpha, November Delta, North Dakota.
Unit calling K0AJW. Say again, over.
Yeah, kilowatt Mike 4, Oscar, Charlie.
Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey. Please copy 1 Alpha, November Delta, North Dakota.
Copy 1 Charlie, North Dakota, 1 Alpha, North Dakota, over.
Copy that. Thank you, sir, for taking my call.
Well, we were out here. Sorry we missed you. We're trying. Thank you. Kilowatt 0 Alpha Juliet Whiskey.
Ray and
Yeah.
Ray and Robert and Rich are outside sitting.
You got your contact me.
Oh, we have one too.
Here, I think, let me drive for a second.
Oh, there. Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Oh, 2 meters in UHF.
okay, so,
Oh, I went to see what you got.
say, there's a thing called,
And videotape.
You got a GoPro and the camera?
Yes.
No trip on the coax.
No.
I ain't picking you up.
No.
Go somewhere else. They've got my name down at the police department on this. Yeah. I'm the registered contact person for this event. And I have my phone today.
15/100 of an inch.
I didn't get a drop in my place either.
I didn't hear any hail, not that there was much in it.
My grandson's girlfriend was
It was
outside.
mainly just wind. It's like it got to a Ward County border, but Berthold and it just fell apart. Just blew itself out.
12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And a nice light show. Not quite as good as last Saturday's, but good enough. And they had lots of damage, I guess, in around Williston and Stanley. Roofs being blown off, damaged. So that's the fear I was wondering we were going to get is, you know, we were going to get that 80, 90 mile an hour winds like they were talking. And this thing would have been thrown over on the side. And that one been thrown over probably. Wondering about our mobile trailer, if that roof was going to fly off.
Everything 2 weeks ago. One camper they were trying to sell, and they just got a new one. Rolled the one they were trying to sell into their new one.
Oh.
Into the house. Punched the hole in the side.
Well, that's what happened 2 weeks ago in Lansford. They had that straight line winds with the hail came through and damaged a lot of stuff in Lansford.
Around hay bale there, picked the hay bale up, picked it up over the fence and put it back down.
Hello.
Moved the combine header about 20 feet. Took the front
Start to wonder if that was wind, straight line wind, or tornado. Huh?